Hello and welcome to HWM Sports Cars. Today I'm walking you around this lovely Merlin Blue 2022 plate Continental GTC. Now this one's covered just under 20,000 miles and it's had only one owner from new. It's got a massive specification, so let's take a look together. So we'll start off by talking about the engine. Now this is the 6-litre W12 engine, which develops 659 brake horsepower. This means that the car will do 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. It's also assisted by the launch control the car has. We'll start with some of the features on the front. So right down the bottom, we've got the carbon fibre body kit. It follows it down through the side seals and also the rear spoiler, which we'll look at in a second. You've got this cool diamond effect LED headlights, and you've also got the fog lights, which also produce LED lighting. Now the grille is finished in sort of a greyish, and it's also in beautiful condition around. There's very minimal stone chipping on this car for 20,000 miles. So now moving on down to this side of the Bentley, I'll start off by talking about the alloys. Now these are the 22-inch speed only alloys. These are finished in a dark tint and they're on the Pirelli tyres. Now these are pretty big, but they do look the part. Again, all of these alloys are unmarked, means they've been looked after quite nicely. You also have the chrome effect on the speed badge and the 12 that's integrated into the side vent here. As you can see, you've got the carbon fibre that runs the whole length of the skirt. On the wing mirrors, they're finished in the Merlin Blue to match the body colour, and you do get the indicators as LEDs that are built in here as well. Now this car also does feature the keyless entry, so you can open and close the door with the key in your pocket, and it does also have soft closed doors. Now onto the rear, the fuel filler cap has the option of having the dual effect on it. So now moving on down to the rear of the Bentley, we'll start off here with the carbon fibre. So because it's got the carbon fibre body pack, you do get the top spoiler lip and you also get the carbon rear diffuser. With the carbon diffuser, you also get your chrome exhaust tip, which is on both sides. It does sound really good, this car, especially in sport mode. You get parking sensors and a rear camera, and that's both the front and the rear, and the front also does feature from the adaptive cruise control radar. Now, the boot space on this one is just under 360 litres, even with the roof down, so it gets you plenty of space for all those weekend trips away. So now moving on to the interior of the Bentley, we'll start off here on the door cards. It is broken up into a few different sections. So we'll start off at the top of the door card. It's got the piano gloss effect black trim, which matches up quite nicely to the dash. You then get a strip of Alcantara, which matches nicely up to the middle and the bottom of the seat. And lastly, you do get the diamond stitching effect, which is also on the side and the bottom of the seats. Now you get your Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is one of the optional upgrades on this car. Moving on to the seats, so this car has the comfort seat option specification. This means these seats are heated, cooled, and have the massage function. Now the Alcantara down here is perforated, which runs through the entire length of the seat. And then you also get your diamond stitching effect, which runs down here and to the bottom of the seats. Now these seats are in great condition. There's no rips or any tears at all. Now on the chassis of this car, it's on the touring specification, which means the suspension is a little bit softer, meaning you can do greater distances in more comfort, especially with these seats. So now you're sat in the car and you're looking at the steering wheel. Now this is a 3-spoke steering wheel finished in a lovely leather. It does also feature the contrast stitching, which also matches quite nicely to the diamond of the seats. It has a bit of Alcantara that runs throughout the entire diameter. Now from the steering wheel, you can see the digital display, and you can also have the rotating dials, which are on the main screen. Some of the trim down here, you've got a nice gloss effect, which is on the main dashboard. And then you also have some aluminium effect down here. The buttons are finished in sort of a diamond effect with some nice chroming on the outside. You have all your seat controls down here. The roof can be operated from these 2 buttons down here. You also get plenty of space for some cups for longer distances, and you get a nice overall feel down here. You get a nice Alcantara running through, and you get a nice bit of leather dashboard down here. And again, being the Bang & Olufsen sound system, it does sound really, really good. And that brings us to the end of the video. Now, this Bentley specifically has had 2 main dealer services with Bentley directly. And again, it's had only one owner from new, so it's been very well looked after. And as you've seen from the video, there's no sort of marks or damage anywhere, so it's ready to go for this summer. Now, if you have any questions or want to inquire a bit more about the specification, please give us a call on 01932 240 611 or visit the website, link in the description. Thank you for watching.